are here with Workout with Ellie, one of my clients, Michelle. I am truly inspired by this woman, and I want you to all know her story. So please, Michelle, tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Rankine. I'm originally from Kingston, Jamaica. I migrated to Dallas, Texas in September 2013. At that time, I started my first franchise, which is Right at Home. I currently now own 3 franchises. In addition to that, I recently acquired another franchise with Fastest Labs. And so right now I own 4 different companies. And it keeps me very busy. Outside of that, I'm Catholic, and I love my dog, and I have a brother, and 2 stepbrothers, and a half-sister, and we're just one big happy family.
Wow. So, I am truly inspired. I wish I owned 5 companies, girl. Like, I want to know what inspired you to open those companies, and I also want to know how you balance it out with fitness, because you start, by the way, you have already a great transformation, physical transformation, but I want to know, like, how do you feel empowered to, on top of that, everything you do every day, work out, and how did fitness impact your business life?
Wonderful question, Ellie. So working out and fitness helps me organize my day.
Okay.
Because I think with managing so many different things, it starts my day off really well as just gives me the good endorphins that I need to be successful in anything in life, including my business. So I think having the change most recently with fitness, I feel more prepared. And it's the one thing before the start of the day, before 8 o'clock, I've already completed a task. Okay. And so for me, having a task already completed, I'm able now to do any other task going forward. And I think for that, just prioritizing and planning is huge. So I always prioritize only 4 major tasks a day that I need to do. And that's how I am able to handle and manage all the companies.
You say 4 major tasks?
Yeah, I only give myself 4 major tasks for every day.
What do you mean? Like, what are those tasks?
It could be various things. It could be accounting or having a meeting with my managers. I try and, let me say this. In the past, when I first started, I thought I could do everything.
That's me, girl. That's what
So I would always have these tasks, and I would throw 20 tasks on this to-do list, and really and truly, it really demotivated me, because I would look and be like, oh, I still didn't finish all these other things.
That is me. How can I solve that? Please.
Yes. There's this wonderful book called The 4-Hour Work Week. Okay. And it's trying to condense the major aspects of what you need to do into just basic tasks. Okay. I don't know if it was 4 or 5 in the book, but for me, I've always tackled, I just need to do 4 major things. And then I'll tackle it for the next day. Because I think one of the major things that I found as a flaw early on in business is that I had no work-life balance. Okay. So I would work 13 hours my first year, and I wasn't including fitness, I wasn't including healthy eating, I wasn't including downtime. And so I was just kind of running ragged, and I had to really pull back and say, okay, this is not how I want to live my life. If I want to be successful, I have to also embody what I want others to do, right? Okay. So if I'm not of a healthy mind, of a healthy state, I can't expect that of my employees. And I have to also create that culture where they can have a healthy mind and for them to have a healthy work-life balance. So if I'm not doing it, why would they do it? You know, you have to really, you're a mirror to others. So I had to really focus and just say, okay, today I'm going to tackle billing, I'm going to tackle payroll issues, I'm going to tackle accounting. And if other things happen to come through the window, which many times on a Monday, something that I wasn't expected, I'll pull off my 4th task and move it to tomorrow. Okay. And being okay that there is tomorrow. Like this major task that I think is urgent may not be that urgent.
Girl, I need you in my life. Thank you for this interview. Outside of this interview, I need more time with you. Okay, so how did fitness help you, if it helped you, to be more confident in your business, like business-wise?
That's a very good question.
Because I'm going to tell you, like, this woman look amazing. Can you stand up?
Of course she's going to make me stand up.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell you, she's been working out with us only for what? 2 months.
2 months.
Of course, she already worked out before.
Yes.
She was really consistent. She was eating good. But I've seen a major, like I've seen a really good transformation. You look amazing, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But I want to know, like, how looking better does really impact on how do you see yourself and your self-confidence for all the areas of your life, for example, business.
Yes, hands down. I think when everyone has their own personal goal. So I don't really, try and focus on a specific weight or a specific look, but a specific feel. I want to feel good. I want to feel great. I want to feel powerful. I want to feel strong. So I think that transcends in everything. So if you're feeling strong and you have an early win, an early point of the day, like work, I love working out early in the morning. I don't know about others, but I can't work in the evening because I feel like my mind has gone through so much that I can't concentrate on my body. But for me, working out in the morning and building my strength, I feel like I can tackle anything for the day. Like if there was some huge issue, I'm like, whatever. I already did deadlifts with Ellie. I already did RDLs. I already did
250 push-ups. Why wouldn't I do this?
Yeah, 55 burpees, 100 steps. Anything thrown at me later in the day is nothing because I've already completed something for myself, So for me, I think the confidence, just being fit and being strong, it proceeds through your personality. It proceeds through, how you present yourself to the world in meetings. So for me, I think, yes, it transcends from in a business, personal, and just, feeling and looking good. You want to be able to look good and feel good in your clothes. And so whatever that image is, just be that.
So do you think that feeling good is a trigger for you to look good, or vice versa?
Is feeling good what was the question?
Like a trigger, what triggers for you to look good? Like feeling good motivate you to want to look good, or want to look good then make you feel good? How do you feel is...
For me, the connection is just feeling good to get to whatever your... how can I say that? Let me think about it.
Why do I ask you this? Because you have people out there that look amazing, but they don't feel good. People super fit. They look as like, girl, you're like 10. But I don't know, society pressure, many other factors that we women deal with, the men do not deal with. Insecurities, whatever it is. Those women don't feel confident in their own skin. So
I think it's really like holistic. I mean, you can feel good in your body, but if you're not mentally feeling good, it's not balanced. You really have to look at the whole picture, and that's included with your diet, because you can do all the hard work with her, all the hard work, and go home and eat a whole lot of bad stuff and you feel ick. So if you're not eating well and you're not doing the right things physically and you're not doing the right things mentally, like before I even tackle you, I do meditation every morning, and I believe in EFT. So I do EFT tapping, and I tackle a topic like Michelle, and EFT is, just really putting positive affirmations about myself before I even go tackle the gym or before I tackle the day. And for me, I only do like maybe 5 minutes, and sometimes I do 10 minutes. And it's just like, Michelle, I can get over this, I can do this. And it's doing your key points on your body that I'm pouring into myself, and it's called like an affirmation bath. Like I'm literally just saying great things about myself before I tackle the day. And for me, that gives me the full wellness and the full feel good, because if you're not mentally there, it's not going to do anything if you're doing the physical piece. It's really all pieces of it, mentally, physically, and spiritually as well.
I love the word holistic. That's one of the main core values of my company. So good that you brought it up. I'm gonna ask you one more question. I love talking to you. I literally want to have an entire day of learning from you, because you inspire me a lot. Like I came to the United States with so many dreams, and I did not come to be an employee because I could do that in my country. But I came with the dream of like becoming a business owner, having like generational wealth and many other things that are not important now. But the point is like what will you say either to your younger self or to whoever, any woman out there on the other side of the screen who is struggling to start their own business, to believe in themselves, to say like, I am capable if all there are of starting my own entrepreneurship, or whatever it is, like what will you say to them?
I think for myself, to speak from like my own experience, I think us as women, we overthink and also think that others are, smarter or they had more preparation. And I think we have to kind of embrace the journey. So for myself, I would say just do it. Just simply do it. And if you fail, that failure is part of your journey to the success. So I just think people just need to do it. I think we get too much in our heads and kind of talk ourselves out of it and kind of look at this 20 list of things that I would have to do if I had a LLC or if I have a company. How can I do that? Versus kind of looking at a smaller scale, that I can do this and I can tackle just a little bit each time, whether I am part-time entrepreneur or full-time entrepreneur. I think sometimes taking the dive into full-time entrepreneurship can be scary to some people. That will discourage. So pick what's best for you. But I always say you can never walk if you still have the crutch. So you have to walk without the crutches. So you have to believe in yourself and you have to take that leap.
Before we leave, what are the things that help you particularly to believe in yourselves? Because you said you have to believe in yourself, okay? But not everybody have that gift. Not everybody believe in God. Not everybody have that affirmation inside of their heart of like, I am enough. I am good enough. And I have all the abilities that God put in my heart to go confront the world and do my calling, my purpose, or whatever it is. Like, what helped you particularly, spiritually, emotionally, whatever topic it is, to believe in yourself and be confident?
It's another good question. I think for myself was being okay with being vulnerable. And I think vulnerability is a challenge for me. And I say that to say, in business, I don't gamble, but I've always felt like if it's something that I needed to do, I'm going to get it done. And I'm going to do it the best. And so for me, I'm a little bit competitive. So I'll always roll the dice on me because I know I will win. If not, I'm going to come close. I'm going to roll that dice and I'm going to come close. But I think for someone else coming into the industry or trying to be a business owner, I think if I could do it again, vulnerability was one thing that I had a challenge with. And I say vulnerability is like kind of showing people your flaws. So for many people, I only speak for myself, not many people, but for myself, trying to say that I'm not good at IT, okay? If the computer breaks, I'm going to only press the reset button. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on and pray that it works, okay? That's my style. But I had to come to grips that I can't be IT. I need to call for help, and having that vulnerability to ask for help. Yeah, you need a strong team. Exactly. I am not QuickBooks savvy. My accounts would be awful. I need an accountant. So having that vulnerability that I can't do everything. And I think sometimes as women and sometimes as an entrepreneur, you feel that you can do it all and you can't. And being vulnerable to say, I can't do that. Yeah. And I need experts around me, because you're only as good as your team and your tribe. How the tribe around you, the women you hang out with at daytime, at nighttime. I learn more outside of work hours than I do inside work hours, because there's other women that pour into me and give me great ideas or tell me about other activities, or, it kind of gives you a creative wheel. But I think for me, to answer that question would be vulnerability. Being okay to ask for help and saying that that's not my wheelhouse, that's not what I do well, but I do well at this. And just kind of focus on your strengths.
Oh, finding a masterclass of business with Michelle. Michelle, thank you so much for being with us. Like, I feel really, really grateful because everything you said today is genuine. It's real, and a lot of women out there feel inspired by you. And I feel inspired already. And I barely know your story, so I want to know more and more and more. But thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
And whoever wants to know more about this holistic treatment that Workout with Ellie is starting to do in this community, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.